Hello everyone and welcome back to the Moxi Skates YouTube channel. My name is Carly or Roller Goolie, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 skaters that you should be following on social media. Now, of course, there are an infinite number of roller skaters out there that deserve recognition, whether it be their skill, their overall attitude, or just what they give back to the community. There's just far too many to give a shout out for this video. I did my best to try to pick 5 that I think perhaps might be maybe under-acknowledged and also are in the same genre of skating that I am in, which is like park and street skating. Each of these skaters have really great qualities in their skating as well as just their overall attitude. So I'm really excited to talk about these people today. The first skater I want to give a shout out to today is Montre Livingston. He has been skating for about 20 years, give or take. He started with rollerblading and then he's been roller skating for about 7 or 8 years. I actually found out about him back in like 2014 or 15 maybe, when I started kind of getting into more street skating and I wanted to see more videos of people street skating, but there weren't like any of quad skaters, so I started watching a lot of blade videos. I saw a video of Montre doing this massive wall ride, and I remember that clip just stood out to me. And so I've always kind of knew about him from that video, and when I finally got to meet him in North Carolina when I was traveling, his just welcomeness and attitude really kind of brought it all together for me. Not only is he such an amazing skater, but he's so kind and humble and just a good time to skate with. I met him at Oso Skate Park in North Carolina. I recommend checking them out. They have a great indoor space. And he pulled out some roller skates after we had a session while he was on rollerblades. And I just kind of assumed that he just like had these things for fun here and there. But when he put them on, he was shredding in them. And I was like, of course he can destroy everything in these skates. Whether it be blading or roller skates, he can do it all. Last year he got his first pair of Moxi Panthers, and he said that's when he started taking roller skating more seriously. He now has a separate Instagram account dedicated to his roller skating clips, and they are so good. He not only brings his rollerblading style into his skating, but he also does tricks that can't be done on rollerblades that are specific to roller skating, toe stop variations, switch ups. He's just so good. His skating is super inspiring. He's always pushing the limits. I highly recommend you check him out. It seems like he has a never-ending list in his mind of roller skate tricks that he's ready to try. I love seeing when he puts out a new video because I know it's going to be something that I haven't seen before. Not only are his tricks inventive, but they're also very stylized and effortless. He makes skating look so easy, and we all know that it's not. Anyway, Montre, keep skating. I love what you're doing, and I can't wait to see what you do next. He would like me to give a shout out to his favorite companies, 888, Moxi, and Commit Crew. This next skater I'm so excited to talk about because she is so under-acknowledged for what she's doing. She's taking roller skating to new heights when it comes to grinds and switch-ups and stalls. There are a lot of blade tricks that we kind of adapted into roller skating, especially when it comes to doing different grinds and switch-ups. The feet placement can be pretty similar, not all the names are the same, but at any rate, she has been pushing the limits of what a lot of people have been doing. She can do all sorts of crazy switch-ups. Her grinds on mini ramps and half pipes are so effortless. She makes it look like it's frustrating, honestly. She makes them look like they're so easy, and I want to go out there and try them, and then when I do, I'm like, this is almost impossible. So I give so much props to her. She is awesome. Her name is Kate Orcatia from Slovenia. I met her, I think it was 2016 maybe, or 17. I was traveling in Europe with the Moxi team, and I remember she stood out to me because she was doing somewhat advanced tricks, and I remember being a little bit jealous of how good she was on a mini ramp because it's not really one of my fortes, but she was so fun to watch. She has really fun style. She's just an overall strong skater, and you can see that in her style. She's like strong and compact. Everything she does is solid and precise. I have a folder in my Instagram where I save videos, and it's called Skate-Spiration, and she takes up a lot of that folder because the grinds and switch ups she's doing, I'm just always aspiring to be able to do them. They might look easy when you see her do them, but trust me, they're not. So if that's the type of skating you want to get into, I definitely think she's one to look out for. She's a technical skater. With her skills, she makes everything look like butter. It's so effortless. She has kind of like a yoga hand balancing background, which really shows in her skating. She can do flips and hand plants. She's a pretty well-rounded skater, but those grinds are something else. Not only that, but she also teaches. That's one of her favorite things to do, is teach, and she says it's very rewarding because you watch people grow and get excited as they learn and progress. So if you're in the area and you're looking to learn, definitely reach out to her. A quote from her is that, "I'm obsessed with skating. It's one of the only things that takes me out of my comfort zone." And I love that because it is so true. Before skating, there wasn't a lot that I did that kind of pushed me outside of my comfort zone. Not only is it difficult sometimes to be in such a male-dominated environment, but you're also doing it for yourself. So you have to be the one to motivate yourself and push yourself and set goals. You're not doing it with the team that's going to help, carry you along the way. So I really like how she feels about skating because it resonates a lot with how I feel about skating. It's a love-hate relationship sometimes, but she's so sweet and talented. She's the whole package. Also, the indoor park that she skates at has been struggling, as a lot of skate facilities have been. They do have a GoFundMe right now, and we will put a link in the description for that. If you can, please help them out. This next skater, I spent quite a bit of time with them over Zoom. Their name is Hazely. They are from Salem, Massachusetts. Hazely is a really interesting, goofy person. That kind of characteristics transfers into her skating. She's always having such a good time. She skates by herself a lot and just jams out to music, and it's like she's just kind of dancing through the park. She has such a fun style. She is super well-rounded. She can do street skating, she does bowl skating, mini ramps. She also makes her own clothes. She makes the cutest little jackets, especially right now with winter. She's always wearing them in her video clips, and she's such a crafty and skilled person, even outside of skating. She's only been skating since 2018, and she's already such a skilled skater. I also have a lot of respect for her because, much like myself, we live in areas that have pretty rough winters, and she has been skating all through winter, which blows my mind because you couldn't pay me enough money to go outside and skate one of the parks right now. It's been like 9 degrees and won't stop snowing. So I know that our weather isn't exactly the same, but I know that winters in general in the Midwest and the East Coast are just rough. And her desire for skating obviously outweighs anything that would hold her back from skating through this winter. She has a very unique style with skating. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you watch her videos, you'll see what I mean. It's just so Hazely, and that's what I like about her skating. She has her own unique flavor to it. She wants to put her own kind of artistic and musical and all the things that inspire her in her life, she puts into her skating. A direct quote from Hazely is, "Skating is my happy place, and it makes me feel more alive than ever." I definitely believe her that skating is her happy place because she looks so happy when she's skating. It takes a lot of guts to go out there and skate by yourself at a skate park all the time, and she's out there doing it without a care in the world. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm so glad that I got to give a shout out to you today because people need to see your skating and see what you've been doing. This next skater I'm especially excited to talk about because they do street skating, which is the type of skating that I focus on. I feel like street skating has been growing, but it's still not the most popular type of skating. A lot of people stick to the parks and bowls and ramps, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but I really respect skaters that focus their time and energy on street. Moco is from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and has been skating for about 8 years. Like I said, they mostly focus on street skating. Last year they put out a full-length street part. We will definitely put the link below for that section. You should check it out. It takes a lot of work and dedication to film enough footage for a full-length street section. I know this because I've done it a couple times, and I've been working on one all this year. It's taking me way too long. Anyway, it's a lot. You need to have someone to film you, need to have people to take you to spots. You need to know what tricks you want to do at those spots before you get there sometimes. Like, it's a lot of planning. It's a lot of a struggle. You know, you go to spots and they end up being way different than you expect them to be. They are much harder to skate than spots that you would see at a skate park, because skate park spots are specifically designed for skating. Whereas street spots, when you go out into the wild and you're looking for, you know, a real street ledge to grind, it's not going to grind as nicely as a skate park ledge because it's not meant for that. So there's just a lot that goes into it, and I really respect people that put in the time and energy to put street parts out. Moko was actually one of the first skaters that I started to notice focusing on street skating and taking it more seriously. When I put out Street Fighters, which is a full-length street video of skaters from all over the world, my whole goal was to inspire more people to want to do the same, because you want to see more videos out there. You want to be able to go on YouTube or Vimeo and see actual street sections of, you know, your favorite skaters, because it just kind of shows so much more than just the 30-second reels or 1-minute Instagram clips that you can, you know, mindlessly scroll through. But a full video like that really shows someone skating as well as their personality. And it really felt good to see that sort of niche in skating start to grow. I'm always looking forward to when Moko puts out new footage on her Instagram. I'm sure she's gonna do more street sections, and I can't wait to see them. She seems super family-oriented, community-oriented, and her skating is just like, it has some sort of like nostalgic vibe to it. I can't even explain it, but it just kind of reminds me of like rollerblading way back in the day, or skateboarding way back in the day when they first started street skating, because really, like, this is still so new and it has like this retro vibe to it, and I really love that. She's definitely one of my favorite skaters to watch right now. I hope that this will inspire you to go watch their videos as well, because it is worth it, I promise you. This skater I've been really excited to talk about because of what they've been doing for their community. Mary Pop Wheels on Instagram not only has a super fun skating style, but also has been working on a project called Project Wheels. They started an indoor skate facility because there aren't a lot of spaces in their community. They have a fundraiser for that as well, which of course we will include the link. They've also expressed that if you feel that your community is in need of a skate space, to reach out to them and they will help promote that for you and help with a fundraiser. I find that is so important because skate parks and roller rinks are closing all over the place right now. It is so hard to keep everything afloat with what's going on in the world, and you know, it just takes a lot of commitment to follow through on a big project like that. It looks like things are going well so far for them. I am super happy about that. I hope that by talking about it in this video, we can help you get some more support for that project. If I didn't have the indoor spaces that I have near me, I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't be skating for like 5 months because of the weather here. So those spaces are so important, and it's really important to support them. And aside from this awesome project for their community, they are also a super skilled skater. They're always smiling when they're skating. They're always having a good time. In her indoor space, there are a lot of moving parts and pieces, and I love seeing what she creates with those. She's always putting things in different locations and seeing what kind of tricks she can do from obstacle to obstacle. It's really fun to watch her creativity. Her style just kind of stands out to me because of how joyous it looks. I myself need to be reminded sometimes to not take skating so seriously. I'm always, striving to meet my goals and to be better, and you forget sometimes to laugh along the way, and seeing her videos reminds me of that. It's just very fun-spirited and lighthearted. Obviously, she is super skilled, but she's having a good time while she's building those skills. She also dances. She's a talented skater. She has this indoor skate project. She has a lot going on for her right now. If you do feel that you can do something to help them out with their project, please reach out to them if you think you can help, or look into their fundraiser. I'm sure it would go a very long way for them and their community. Alright, and with that sums up our video. Those are my 5 skaters that I think you should be checking out. Like I said, I can go on all day and night and tomorrow about skaters that I feel like you need to be checking out and that are really making waves in the skate industry and community, but we don't have time for that. So check these skaters out for now. You know, maybe there'll be another video sometime where we can talk about some more people and give some more shout outs. Thank you so much for watching my woo! Please feel free to add your favorite skaters to the comments below. We love spreading the stoke. Thank you for watching and have a really great day.